In this ArcMap demonstration, we're going to show how to apply some simple Polygon symbology. I have a layer that's open here, so the Union Polygon layer, and what we're going to do is we're going to go on here and color some of the different land types different colors. So I'm going to right mouse click on that layer and go to Properties, and because of the type of data we have, what we want to do is we want to go to Quantities, and under Quantities we're going to use the graduated colors. So basically I'm going to have a range of values that are going to be given one symbol set, or one symbol, and then another range that'll have another symbol, and we'll have 4 different symbols that we're going to use. So the field we're going to use is the land ID, land underscore ID, and we're not going to bother with normalization, so we'll just leave that as. We're going to have 4 different symbols, so our classes are going to be 4. And what we're going to do is land IDs from 1 to 699, or water. So I'm going to click the range here, and I'm going to enter the maximum value, which was 699, and hit enter. Then we go to the next range of values for the next symbol is going to be from 700 to 799. So again, I'm going to enter the maximum value, 799, hit enter. The next one, the maximum value is 899, and the following one, the maximum value is 999. I'm going to hit enter again, and then I'm going to go to labels here. My first 1 to 699 is going to be for forest. 700 to 799 is going to be for unproductive forest, and 800 is for non-forest, and 900s are going to be water. And the next thing we're going to do is to go in here and change the symbology. So I'm going to double click on this first symbol, and I'm going to choose a hollow color. In other words, if you look over here, there's no color in here. You can see the same color as the color of the window here underneath it. So there's no color there, it's just an outline, black outline. I'll click OK, and I'll come down here to the unproductive forest, and we'll go with an olive green, and maybe I'll take the outline off of that and go with no color and hit OK. Then we're coming in a non-forest, and I'm going to pick, well, this beige looks alright, and maybe what I'll do is I'll also take the outline off of that, hit OK, and then for water there's actually a symbol here called lake. I'm going to choose it. Then I will hit apply, and I'll hit OK, and you can see now that our map is colored based on those different land categories. Alright, I'm going to turn this layer on, which is above it, and it's basically the same data set. It's the same data set, just a different name, and this time we're going to color it based on site class, forest site class. So I'm going to again open the properties for that layer, and this time instead of going to quantities, I'm going to go to categories, and under that there's a choice of unique values. That's the one I'm going to use. So basically for each value this time, which is going to be, we're going to change from land ID, we're going to use site, which is the site class, and now for every unique value contained in that site class, I'm going to have a separate symbol. So to get those values up, I'm going to hit add all values, and there are all the values show up here. And if you were missing some values, like say there was a site class 4, which there isn't, but let's say there was, and it didn't happen to be in this data set, but it might be in another one where I'm going to use this Symbology again, I can click Add Values. In here I'll type in the number 4 and I'll go Add to List. Now I'll come up here and select it, select OK, and now there's a site class 4. Again, there really isn't one, but for demonstration purposes I'm going to say there are. So what this is there's a certain amount of area in the data set that has no site class associated with it. I really don't want these colored, so I'm going to remove that. Now I'm going to, well, I guess that's, well, we should change the color for number 4. We'll choose gray, hit OK, and let's see, we can hit apply now, and OK. But if you take a look, some of these areas which do not have values are showing up with this color here. Maybe we'll just change that color so it doesn't look too much like our other one, which is gray. We'll go with this pink color. Alright, so that's all other values. In other words, if it doesn't have a site class 1, 2, or 3, or 4, it's going to color it this color. So I'm going to go back to my properties for the layer, and under Symbology I'm going to take this, click this to uncheck it so it will no longer color all the other values. Hit OK, and now I get all these other, I get all everything colored except for those without values. Now if I was to turn off this layer that's underneath, which had the water colored on it and had these non-forest areas, we don't see that anymore, those colors underneath, and we just get site classes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's basically all I want to show you in this demonstration. Oh, I guess I lied. There's one more thing I want to show you. If for some reason you ever wanted to go back to a single symbol, you can go to Properties and then choose Features, which it was originally set on, and which leaves it as a single symbol. Go OK, and we're back to a single symbol.